chat.
Yeah. Everyone on ecstasy can hear you.
But not on the there it is. There it is.
The old.
We're good. So for the first 6 minutes,
I'm good.
Hey, look, there's 69 people viewing over on X, and for this first 6 minutes, they didn't hear shit. It was just me going wah, 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 wah. You could just see my mouth moving. No nothing. But it's back.
That's hilarious. I gotta make a point of trying to like log into to YouTube at the same time, and then I can report errors, because that's happened to me a bunch of times, and then I just gave up eventually. I was like, oh man, this is just like, hey, this is madness. So I'll just stick to the ecstasy. And
I don't want to state the obvious.
Now though, I feel that if there's 60 people there, then we got to take care of those 60 people. So we got to make sure that they're hearing you from the start, because like that's.
Well, now I'm gonna look through.
You know, it's all right. All the settings are changed. Obviously, like, you know, when you go on a trip for a week, like I took the studio with me because I had every intention on doing the thing. But, you know, nature had its own, I guess, course for my direction. But then, you know, obviously coming back, just kind of getting things set up yesterday. It gremlins in the system, as I like to say. It's the I think I was once abducted by aliens, and I've got some alien in me, and it's probably just me messing with. That's what my mom says.
Is there like a Roadmaster Mini or something that you can get so that you don't have to rip your whole fucking studio down every time that you want to like go on a trip?
Yeah.
Because I think it would be way, way more beneficial if you had a redundant system that stayed at home, that never moved, that never got unplugged, that like, because that's how my studio always was when I had like my my broadcast studio like years back. And we would just change.
I think, did he just rug hard for everybody or just me?
He sure did.
Yeah, he sure did. I think it's like easier said than done. Like I had an office for like a studio for a minute, but then my girlfriend took it over and started doing glass work in it, and so I don't know.
Oh fuck.
I know, and that's like I don't want to be in there where she's like, you know, grinding glass, and I'm sure like
I mean, so like
yeah, I'm sure that's great for the musical instruments and shit.
I have my own. Do that. I have my own office. I just move things, like I'm just constantly moving around and doing things differently. So like, you know, and again, I had like a call at, I think it was 6:30 yesterday. Everything was working fine when I set shit up, and then I go on this call, and it was either the Cam Link. I got I have two Cam Link 4Ks, right? I do have a backup. I have a redundancy there. So that, and then two of the from the camera, the mini HDMI to HDMI into the Cam Link 4K thing into the computer, right? And it's just like that thing decided, you know, in between like 3 in the afternoon and 6:30 that it just wanted to shit the bed, right? And like that had nothing to do with anything other than just shit in the bed.
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law. Thank you. I appreciate that.
How have things been otherwise?
How's what?
How have things been otherwise?
Good, you know. I mean, Vegas was a long time. If you ever spent time in Vegas, I was there from a Saturday to a Saturday. That is an extremely long time in Vegas. Usually 2 to 3 days, like tops, is what you want. Now, here's the deal. I was not gambling every day. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't out partying. Like, there were a couple nights I was in bed by like 9 o'clock there, which is still, again, that's midnight where I live. And I'm not like, I'm not typically like itching to stay up all night like normal. And like, you know, we had some training days where we got together with some of the other fighters and did some training. So, you know, it was a healthy mindset, you know, kind of trip. So it was not as like, if I were like, you know, on the strip, ripping it up for 8 days, like that would have been probably a near-death experience. But, you know, it was nice to be far away enough from the action. And really kept the right mindset of doing things like what we always like to do is the 1% better. Is like, yeah, we do like to have some fun. And there was a couple nights where you stayed out late. You know, we went to some of the clubs or some of the events for Rare Evo and how that was, right? You know, just kind of took the pace to myself. Some of us maybe better than others, right? But at the end of the day, like it was a great week, great networking. and it was awesome to connect with the V fam, and obviously that is the theme of the show today. It's the VeChain Power Hour. So I want to talk about a couple things for sure today. Let me open up my notes here because I want to make sure that I get this right. Because next week we've got the Hayabusa Revolution. That is something that I think is set to vote on. What is that, Monday?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should start when the next voting round begins on Monday morning.
Yeah. So that'll be big time. We can look at what's happening with VBetter. So seeing if there's any. I see Better Beach in here. If anybody, I'm Mad V Apes. If they just rugged as soon as I said their name. But if any of the projects that seem to pop in, or if you're a community lead or an ambassador for one, like, please feel free to come on up and chat. That's kind of the whole point of this. If you're watching the live stream and you're like, oh shit, I'm V fam, well, you can come into the show, you can come into the space and hang out. Make sure that you smash that like button beforehand. But Carrie, you're such a gentleman with your hand up today.
I know. Thanks, Brad. So I'm like I'm new to the VFam team, so the crew or the squad of the VFam fam. I guess it's just a fan.
Just the V fam, dude. You're part of the
so yeah, I love it. It's just family. So and a V, and I like V. Anyone ever watched the show V from the 1980s, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, I wanted to say hey. Oh, fucking Polly. He's gone. He's gone. I wanted to thank Polly for. He's coming back. Okay, I just want to thank him for giving me a follow over the last week, because I found myself in. I was in the. You talk about going away for a week to Las Vegas. Try going away for a week to Saskatchewan, my friend.
Oh,
and tell me how much fun you have there. I mean, I was like, the gears were turning and there was just nothing to do, and it was fucking horrible. But they did give me a chance to try out all this fucking VBetter stuff. I downloaded the wallet because I was like, fucking, they don't even they had a landslide at the cottage, so I didn't even have a hammock to swing in. You know what I mean? I was like something grouchy. So I was just like, I'm getting on fucking line and I'm gonna download this goddamn.
he rugged again. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
He was getting into it.
He was
doing good.
Passion. You could hear the passion start to come out. Darn
and
it.
Now he's raising his hand again.
When he comes back, he might be getting a phone call or something. Or who knows. But the I love that.
I've started using it for the coffee, the mug shot. I have a separate phone that I'm using in my kitchen that I just keep in my kitchen that doesn't have a VPN that I use for mugshot.
Nice.
It's my work.
I had seen, somebody was wondering why they kept getting a 0.1 as as a reward for a mugshot, and it has to do with the fact that the VPN was present, whether it was on or just detected. That's one of those safety mechanisms there. So I thought that was really interesting. I know that I'd got hit with those not too long ago. It was it was just maybe one or two of them in a day, and I was just like, man, what the heck is going on? So it was good to see an explanation for that. That definitely was good to see. The barista AI is working its metrics here, working its thing. You go, barista AI. And Muggy, let's go, Muggy. Carrie, are you back with us yet? Oh wow, that's a hardcore rug.
It's a
struggle.
Damn, dude. Well, best of luck to you, Carrie. We hope you come back soon. That's for sure. Really quick, speaking of last week, I know he was talking about Saskatchewan and getting into the VeBetterDAO ecosystem. I do want to say, if you can see behind me on the live stream, if you can't, I'm pointing at it right now. I've now stacked my Web3 Breakfast Championship belts up. So we did take home a new belt last week at Rare Evo. the Web3 breakfast did for we got the HODL award. I think it's like a participation trophy, but I will like not really, but you get it. And I love it. I love it with a passion so much. I got 2 of them now stacked up there. I do have one in my garage as well from a previous year. So let's keep bringing those things homes. So like I said, that would be fantastic. So guys, what do we think? I was hoping that Better Beach was still coming up. Flame, if you got time, come up here. Mad V8, come on up here. Jordan, if you can, because it was cool to meet you. If anybody wants to come up to the stage and talk about, there we go. Carrie's coming back. I have to remove you from the co-host, sir. Bill's here. Here we go. Add Bill as a speaker. Let's go, Carrie.
Oh, there we go. Wow, Bill.
Let's invite Carrie to speak. Maybe that will help better. I'll tell you what, like it doesn't matter.
I got a problem.
You take a week off. You're still going to come back to a rugged Doug. And that's what Twitter Spaces is. Just it's unfortunate how ruggy it is.
Fuck you, Elon.
We still love it.
We don't love it. Fuck you, Elon. I'm coming for you. Every time my screen goes black now, it fucking rugs me. Like, what the fuck is that?
Brutal.
Poor shit. I just talked for like 15 minutes to nobody. That was horrid.
No.
It was good practice. Good practice for you.
It was good practice.
It was good practice.
Don't feel bad. Chloe does it all the time.
God damn it. Fucking black screen at death. Just comes up and I'm like, I wonder if these guys can hear me. I haven't heard anybody like say anything in a while. Then like, sure enough, nope. But thank you, Flame. There's a few more people in here now that I wanted to thank. Flame is one who started following me. Poly TV started following me. Ever since I got into the VeChain economy, people have been following me. And I'm telling you, like that death trip to fucking Saskatchewan was what did it to me, because I had so much free time. I was just like, set the wallet up, set the shit up. You're going.
I would say, Carrie, so one of the good things about being new to the V fam is we get to kind of help you navigate some of this. And so it currently so he hasn't had to go through his transgender surgery yet, which he posted a few weeks ago. So it's still Flame. But if I think it's if VeChain doesn't hit $5, he'll go trans. And so at that point it will be Flame.
Wait, is it he's going trans or he's gonna marry a trans? Did he change? Did he go next level on it? I thought he was gonna marry one or go out with one.
Oh God, now I'm all confused. He might have to come up here and clarify this for us, but something to do with a trans person. Sorry to anybody that's offended out there. Not really sorry.
Oh, Jay, you should have heard the end of Poly Space, or well, the whole space yesterday, man. They talked about giant penises.
Oh, trust me. Someone in this room.
Well, we never do that.
There.
We hate that.
Well, Jay's been. Yeah. Did you get to go to the nerd bar, Jay, when you were there?
No, I've been there. Johnny's a cool ass dude. So Johnny's a crypto dude, and the nerd bar, they got instead of a mechanical bull, it's a mechanical penis.
Yeah, our man Jordan Sauer down there wrote it.
There it is. With pictures, or it didn't happen. Okay, we're gonna need to see proof.
All right, I'll pin it to the jumbotron.
Yes.
Wait, somebody wrote a giant mechanical penis, and we're gonna get to see it.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
and maybe unless Jordan's busy, maybe we'll come up and we can do an interview with him and get the firsthand experience right from the source. Yes, I love that. So Fremont Street, the nerd bar's on Fremont Street. I love Fremont. Go ahead, Tyler.
Hey, buddy. Mine in Fiat right now, so I gotta run off and do something. But I just wanted to say, it looks like you had a ton of fun in Vegas. Good to have you back. We were missing you in the spaces, and yeah, I also love Fremont Street. It's amazing.
Boom. Are you? I saw that there's a fight going. Before you head out, post the current fight up. I know it's the the working guys, the Tardis, I believe, versus I can't remember who the other opponent is on that.
I'm gonna tell them you called them that tonight because they're
The tradies.
they're
Oh, it's the tradies. It's the
tradies.
trade guys. That's my bad.
No, it's good. Yeah, it's actually we're really excited about it. Yeah, we got 2 big projects coming. The 2 biggest projects ever that we've had, and a live digital punching battle tonight. It's going to start in the middle of our space tonight, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's gonna be good. So swing in. We do a bunch of giveaways and stuff like that. It's a ton. I got something special for tonight in the fight because I'm running on like almost no sleep. That's probably why it sounds like I have no energy. But I was up till 5:23 a.m. this morning coding, getting the last touches to what we got going on tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be giveaways, a bunch of good projects, all that stuff. So I'm excited, and you'll probably be giving some of the tokens away from the winner. So
perfect.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if there's anything to give away tomorrow on the show. We can talk later today, or we can just push it till next week because we really didn't talk about it much this week. But we're back. We're back to normal. Back to good. So
yeah, it's actually it worked out perfect for us because while you were in Vegas, we didn't run a fight last week because we were doing all these upgrades to the game.
Nice. Okay.
And so I mean, I always got tokens for you, man. If I don't have something, I'll give you some soap tokens, and it's a pretty good deal because we're sitting at all-time highs, just chilling right now. So
boom. Let's go.
Boom. It's fun. It's fun to see the hard work pay off. And,
absolutely, man.
People like you.
Well, congratulations on that.
A,
Hell yeah! I'll tune into your space. Make sure you post the link up to the Jumbotron, so anybody who's interested in checking out the Crypto Fight Club, go space tonight. Let's go. I'll see you there for sure.
Throw it up right
go
now.
ahead, Kerry.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Post that up so that we all get to see. Post it up in the top before you go, man. I just want to say this is the VeChain Power Hour with Web3 Breakfast. If you haven't already, go down to the purple thing because I know I haven't. And I'm pressing the heart right now. I'm pressing the repost button right now, or the retweet button, depending on where you live. I know a lot of in Russia they don't like to call it X because X has so many different meanings for them that they prefer to call Twitter still. So I'm kind of on that side of the fence, but get your reposts in there, retweets, and thank you for coming and listening to us talk about VeChain. I don't think my question got through to Polly. I was just about voting, and so is it VStake or VDelegate? Or one of those 2 platforms? You don't actually have to do the voting. You can just stake your 500 and whatever tokens, and then let them sit there, and then you can split them up amongst the dApps that you want to vote for, and it does the voting for you. Am I correct there?
Sorry. Yeah. Yes, that is correct. Yeah. If you don't want to do it every week, if you don't want to go through the process of doing it every week, you can use VDelegate, and they will, like you said, you pick which ones you would do, like you would do normally every week, but it will basically auto set it for you and automatically do it. And you can even set it so that, the better you earn from voting will automatically get added to your voting total. So it'll basically, you can set it and forget it, essentially. Which, honestly,
auto compounding.
Exactly, because every time you vote each week, you earn better for voting. So then it'll add. So like you said, auto compound.
Awesome. Yeah, I want to try to squeeze every drop out of this ecosystem that I can, because there seems like there's so many ways to do it now, especially with the VeBetter protocol coming in. And so, I mean, they've even got a bag now for the. I got quite a few tokens the other day for using a reusable bag and showing my receipt. Mm-hmm. But if you get their bag, you can. There's like a digital bag with a NFC tag on it that you can scan, and it gives you like a 25x multiplier or something on that shit. So it's like, yeah, it's crazy if you order the bag. The bag's not cheap, I think it's like $100 bag or something like that, or like it's like it costs like 4,000 VeChain for the phygital bag, right? But it's like I think it's worth it if you're gonna be taking this seriously and like doing this as a thing, like the way that I am. Like I've got it all set up, man. I've got like stepping set up now where it's like hooked up to my my watch, and it's. I mean, I don't take like tons of steps a week, like or a day. I wish I took more, but like even the 5,000 steps I get in, I'm getting like whatever it is, 0.1 token a day for just walking.
I mean, what you're going anyway, like you're
For just
going out
wearing a
to the
watch,
woods,
walking.
you know, like you post like your walks and your pictures
Exactly.
of like where you're going out to the woods and you're doing that stuff anyway. So why not make a couple bucks?
Why not take the penny? I'll find the penny on the tracks. You know, I'll stop for fucking 2 seconds and pick up a penny as long as there's no train coming.
Yeah. What if it's a poo dollar? Would you pick up a poo dollar?
No.
Hey,
No poo dollars. You know what's up? I don't know. Maybe I had a power washer on me.
A bucket of soap. Jordan, what's up, brother?
Hey everybody, it's great to see you, JChains. Finally meet you in person. You seem like a very genuine person. That was very refreshing in a world of sometimes shallow media content creators. So all the credit in the world to you, massive flowers. I just wanted to chime in and say that the way that the DAO is kind of shifting is rewarding people that are more active in participation in the DAO. So by getting more involved in the DAO, you will exponentially increase your rewards. Some examples being like Carrie, you mentioned the app that keeps track of your steps, Stepper. NFT gating. For example, you can get like a VCorgi NFT, and I don't know what they go for now, maybe 40, $50. And that'll give you double rewards, 200% multiplier. Or like with the Bubbly, the water bottle thing. There's multiple NFTs of various price ranges from different projects. I mean, I think the cheapest ones are like 10 or $15, and that'll give you like a 1.4 or I think a 1.4 multiplier. That adds up over time. If you use it several times a week, it makes it worth using. Several of the larger dApps are also shifting to, they'll do like a very minimal base reward. That's also to help mitigate with farmers, but they'll offer a very small base reward, but then you'll get multipliers. Like if you have participated in voting in the last week, smart contracts can instantly pull that up, and then they give you massive multipliers, like Cleanify, for example. If you have your vet staked, minimum staking is what, 10,000 vet. So if you have your vet staked, I believe it's an 8 times multiplier. I mean, that's huge.
Yep.
And I mean, with an 8 times multiplier, I mean, like I use, I smoke a lot of weed. My girlfriend smokes cigarettes. I use the butt disposal thing a lot. With the 8 times rewards, I mean, that's like, I think it'd be like 40, 50 cents and better every time you smoke a cigarette and put it out in an ashtray and take a picture of it. I mean, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, a lot of the dApps are shifting to reward users based on DAO participation. So the earlier that you figure that out and dive into it, the more beneficial it'll be to you. And like we mentioned before, you just accumulate these rewards and they grow week after week after week, and the growth can be exponential if you just hold on and participate.
I love that.
Yeah,
man.
and just real quick to piggyback off that. There's also a lot of DeFi platforms now that are offering you opportunities to earn better for staking, right? So if you go to Turtle Labs and you stake better to the better and vet pool, you get rewarded for that, right? They have VDelegate now. If you stake with VDelegate and lock up your better, you get rewards. So we're starting to see platforms utilize ways to make sure that, hey, if you hold your better and you don't dump it, you can get rewarded for that as well. which I think is a great move by the ecosystem to try and relieve some of that sell pressure, right? That we see as a problem for a lot of tokens in Web3 is like, how do you incentivize people to hold and not just dump it, right? So now it's like, hey, vote with it, stake it, hold on to it. Let's keep that that price at least level, if not build it up, right? And hopefully help the value and the health of Better long term. So it's cool to see these things popping up.
Yeah, VeBetterDAO
Yeah,
has.
I
I'm sorry.
bought Better the other day. Oh, sorry, dude. I was gonna say I bought some Better the other day. I actually pumped money into the ecosystem because I wanted to get another. It was another multiplier. I can't remember which DApp it was, but it was like if you have 500 plus vote tokens stacked up and locked in, then you get another like +6 multiplier in Cleanify. And I was like, holy shit, I want that. So I fucking just, and I'm like, it's gonna take me another like 3 weeks to get the other few hundred I need. So why don't I just buy some fucking VeChain, swap it into vote tokens, and then lock them up, and then like next week I'm gonna be getting the those extra rewards. It's like there's so many ways to get extra rewards, and to just by using the ecosystem, it's fantastic, man. Like it's it's the most fun I've had with an ecosystem since discovering Solana, and then discovering Cosmos, and where I got like really into DeFi. And like this is the next step. I can totally see like my mother's taking mugshots. She took a mugshot this morning. You know what I mean? So I got my mom's doing online yeah. You know what I mean? There you go, JChains, one more under your notch in your belt. Yes. Carrie's mom.
That should be. I think that's got to be like
Delegate.
Mugshot's new slogan, right? Like Mugshot, getting your mom into crypto.
It really is.
Delegate
It's so
also
easy.
has lock to earn now, where you can lock your better, I believe, up to a year and get extra rewards.
Oh, really?
And last I checked, over 5% of the better supply is now locked into these long-term staking contracts.
That's gonna be crazy. I want to get to Mika, because I know you had your hand up, Mika Wonder. And then let's talk about, and let's start speculating on this new Paramount UFC deal, $7.7 billion, and like how it's going to affect VeChain, VeBetter, all that stuff, because that just instantly is going to put so many freaking eyeballs on that cage. So many eyeballs. Holy smokes. We go for it, Mika.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, first of all, I want to shout you out, man. Like any of your VeChain content, I literally bounce around your channel all the time on YouTube. So
Thank you.
definitely want to shout out your content. But I think we're talking about EcoBag a little bit. And one thing I wanted to say is, like, I think sometimes we forget, like, the token, especially if you believe in it, is gonna increase in price. And like, if you look at some of the rewards you get and compare it to the all-time highs, it's pretty crazy. Like, I was testing out EcoBag, and I think the exact multiplier is like a 5.7 multiplier. So each time you scan your eco bag, you get like 15.6 B3TR currently, and you could do it 3 times a week. So, and then what I also noticed is that, there's a lot of like complementary dApps. So like you can use Just Tote also, and then you actually get even more rewards because obviously it's a tote bag. So I was like trying to test that out, and I'm actually working on a video of that. But like I was ending up getting like 60, 70 B3TR in 1 week. And I was like, I got to tell people about this because maybe at current prices, someone's like, all right, that's like what, $6, $7. But based on where we were just a couple of months ago, that's clearly like $30 a week. And you start doing that every week, it's like that stuff adds up, especially when you like really have a long-term vision, or like you really believe in this. I'm not going to force people to believe in it, but if you do, like that's kind of what gets you excited, is like really where the rewards can go. And obviously they're incentivizing good action. So yeah, I just kind of want to say that.
Heck yeah. I love that. Carrie, such a gentleman.
Yeah, man. Long-term vision is the key. I just wanted to reiterate that. It's the exact same. This reminds me so much of when I got into the geospatial mining with the XYO and stuff. It's like
generation router. Can I buy
I got
a?
him. Mr. Mayo had him a hot mic. I muted him. Go for it, Carrie.
Was he asking a real question?
No, I think he was like talking about routers and stuff. I don't think that was here.
Oh shit, I was talking to Doc.
Okay, that really fucked me up, man.
You're good. You're good. You're all good, brother. Go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, it just so it seriously reminds me of the old XYO app, the coin app, and everyone thought I was a fucking lunatic for jumping on that thing. Well, they don't think I'm a lunatic now that I'm holding like whatever umpteen Bitcoin, and then of a Bitcoin. Sorry, no, I don't own like multiples of Bitcoin. I own like almost a Bitcoin, but
Operation
it came from
OPSEC. Hey,
an
never
app.
tell them what you got. OPSEC, buddy.
I know exactly. I could maybe I own no Bitcoin.
I don't know what
Maybe
Bitcoin
I
is.
own none at all.
What this crypto
I
stuff
don't
is.
even know what is a bit. What are Bitcoins, anyways? Anyway, it really reminded me of this app that I used to generate a bunch of these like worthless tokens. At the time, they were worth like 0.00002 cents or something like that. And just by hoarding these things for a while and believing in the project and sticking around, and I watched other people come and go, but it's the people that stuck around and waited for that golden moment where the XYO token went to fucking 10 cents and we win. We won. So like it's just a matter of being in early. Like I think this is early enough because the XYO app was out for like a year or two before I got involved. So there's guys that made it even better made it better than I did. But I'm telling you, like if you're true to this thing and you do it every day and you start accumulating more and more and it starts compounding on you, and then the next thing you know, you got like several thousand tokens, and then the next thing you know, you open your wallet and you've got like thousands of dollars in there because you've held onto this like community token that is like not even it's not just a community token. It's got actual utility because it's data, right? It's data about our daily habits, and companies will pay through the fucking nose for that shit. They love data, consumer data.
What happens when it's July 4th, 2026, live from the front lawn of the White House in Washington, or I guess it's not Washington, D.C., but I think it might be in a different section, is they got the UFC, and on the floor, on the mat, you got the VeBetter logo.Maybe it'll be the VeChain logo. Maybe it'll be both of them. Who knows how it's all going to look. And that thing's streaming on Paramount to, I don't know, like 100 million impressions or whatever it's going to get, or 100 million views or whatever that thing is going to get. Oh, baby, does that not give you the chills or what? Like, and I get it. Like, some people say like, that's ridiculous. Like, don't get excited over that. It's not going to do anything. No, I mean, over time, that kind of exposure and that kind of, it's gonna be an absolute game changer. And so let's speculate on this whole Paramount deal and what it does for the VeBetterDAO ecosystem, what it does for VeChain, what it does for the VFam. Anybody want to take a stab at it first? What do you think? Because you already heard, know that I'm bullish. I'm freaking bullish, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, just the logistics of it, right? I mean, any of us that have seen the UFC events knows that the VeBetterDAO gets basically the main ad is right around the main event. So, and when are most people going to tune in? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you got people who would never have paid, the money for this, for the pay-per-view, that are going to be tuning in just because, like, hey, I can see this pay-per-view event basically for free because I have Paramount Plus. All right, I'll check out the main cards. And there you go. The VeBetterDAO ads. We got the mugshot ads with, Paisan and Ellie and, all the stuff that is going on and the integration. I think that just the amount of eyes that this is now going to be pushing VeBetter and VeChain to, just because there's not that entry point, right, of the pay-per-view. You still need Paramount Plus, right? But that's a lot easier for people to stomach, and a lot of them who have it are just going to be like, oh, I can watch UFC now. All right, sweet, let's check it out. So I do think this is big.
If I'm not mistaken, like you get Paramount Plus or something through like your Amazon Prime, right? Something like that.
I think you can get. Yeah, I don't know. All these streaming services are so hard to keep up with.
I know.
But yeah, I do want to say you can get Paramount Plus if you hold it. Maybe it is Amazon. I'm not sure. You might be right.
It's something like, and so I mean, you know, a lot of people got their Prime accounts, and I think you get access to that. If I'm not mistaken, it maybe it isn't Prime, but one of the two are somehow connected, and maybe it's Disney and Paramount or something. I don't know. I know that there's
Not in Canada, my friend. I have Disney and Prime, and we don't have access to Paramount in Canada. So
and maybe I'm
that
lying
might
to
just
you.
be an American thing.
I could absolutely be lying to
You could just be making the
you,
whole
but it
damn
would
thing up.
be.
That's true.
Listen, I'm not intentionally lying. If that's what's happening here, it's one of those like I'm sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Smash
It's like
one.
I have a hamster. I lied. I don't have a hamster. Like, why would you even say that?
In other news, I will be traveling in mid-September of Chicago to go see my mother for her birthday. My daughter and we were hanging out this morning. Disney. Okay, so I just listen. I got like a Jamie. If you guys don't know Jamie from the Rogan show, I got one of those. It is my wife. She was listening. She just texted me. Disney Plus, Paramount has also made deals with TKO Group Holdings. Right, and there was a thank you for saying that. There was also a an interview. I saw a short little clip that had Dana White, and you know I think the question had to do with Power Slap. Power Slap is not included in the Paramount deal. The Paramount deal does not include that. He said it's got its own deal. I'm not really sure what that means, and that may be you know, some other VeChain thing, because VeChain is the main sponsor to that, if I'm not mistaken. At least one of the mains.
Yeah, they're with YouTube. I wonder if it's sticking with YouTube. Maybe. I don't know. It's a good question.
I tell you what, if y'all never been to
Wait,
one of
did you
those,
say
make sure you try to
VeChain
get one.
sponsors?
Try to get to a Power Slap. I may try to do one, maybe if I can like kind of work up the courage to it, because it's absolutely savage shit. But like, if you get a chance to go attend one of those events ever, do it. That is just wild. It is wild. Have any of you guys been to one yet? Oh,
No, but our boy, I think our boy Pena that we get to hang out with, he got to go to one, and he said it was insane. I'd love to go. I just haven't had a chance. Hopefully one day.
yeah. Hopefully, I think you
It's
know.
fun
So
watching though.
I had the opportunity to go when it was in New Orleans. Now, from what I understand, when they came to New Orleans, that was like the first time it had ever been outside of Vegas. And so it's probably a you know, it's not a traveling show by nature, but we'll see as they integrate more, and maybe they get, you know, more of a budget or whatever, because you got to think like that is perfect. And I think a lot of people agree, like the Power Slap is absolutely perfect for, I think, the audience intended as it is for those quick, like, I mean, it's 15 seconds of a slap and a reaction, and that's all that anybody gives a shit about. And so great for the TikToks, the reels, the shorts, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, you
It's
don't
an
really need to put a
ADD
whole lot
fight.
into it, because you're really only caring about that, you know, that 15 seconds. And
It's like 3 seconds of impact, and then the fight's over. It's fucking total ADD.
Oh, for sure. It's built for that. If you're doing something in the background and then you just look over at the screen every 30 seconds, it's absolutely for that. It's not for, you know, obviously we got, you know, Karate Combat and UFC and some others that offer, you know, the legit fighting and strategy. But if you just want the pure shock value and just the quick hits and the stuff built for TikTok and Instagram, it's a lot of fun watching those power slaps. And our girl Ellie, she was awesome on that last one, the one she did. I was talking to her when we got to hang out with her, you know, Belly, about watching her, and you could tell she was kind of nervous. And then that girl hit her for the first time, and you kind of saw it in her eyes, like, oh, I
that's
don't
it.
have to be nervous. She does. She's got to be nervous. It was really cool. I got a kick out of watching that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see her do that again. You know, I know that, you know, she's a lot of people use the Power Slap as kind of a stepping stone in their career, but I think she wants to do another one. I don't know if she's going to do it with Mikey again, or if she, I think she said if she got a chance to do, you know, like a belt shot against Paige, she would do that. If not, you know, if she had to fight Mikey again, she would, or slap. Is it called slapping or
Well,
fighting? Whatever.
I don't know, but I might have heard she might actually get a chance to maybe do some stuff with Karate Combat again. Maybe I've heard some rumblings. So It's going to be interesting to follow her, but it's been cool following her, career, and her and Paisan working together. They're the heck of a duo. But really going to be interested to see what she does, because she's a fun one to watch for sure. And getting to hang out with her was, her and Paisan and you and AJ and all the people we got to hang out with at Vegas was a lot of fun. Really, really, really happy you had a chance to do that.
Hell yeah, man. That's for me, that's like what that stuff is all about, is the chance to just go there and connect. And I got to tell you guys, that was my first Rare Evo. And you know that I traditionally kind of I'm a jokester when it comes to some blockchains, and I'm a jokester on the Cardano ecosystem, just because there's quite a few pocket protecting nerds for sure. But at the end of the day, and those are just the jokes that I like to make. At the end of the day, I will tell you that the community of people that were at the Rare Evo conference and throughout that whole week was amazing. It gave off such old school crypto vibes to me, where you kind of felt you felt like one of the crew. You felt like people knew who you were, kind of thing. You get lost if you go to the Bitcoin conference now, you get totally lost in the crowd. That's not how it once was. That it was in small ass rooms. It was not entire conference centers that thing used to command. So it's interesting. So a Rare Evo, while Rare Evo is expanding crazy scale. From what I understand, and I talked to some people, and I remember pictures of the first year when they had that shit out in Colorado, and it is definitely expanded into a much larger ecosystem, but it is definitely kept some amazing vibes. So shout out to Wes and Rand and the team over there. But boom, that's all it was. I can't wait I got so many pictures of all of us and people and things. I did like GM posts for days. I got like I got to start like a folder on my phone so I know not to delete them, so I can start posting.
Yeah, and I want to take this to give you some flowers real quick, JChains, because you caught me off guard a little bit. Not only were you out there having a good time, man, but if you weren't just networking, you were out there with your camera doing content like nonstop, man. Like, I was like, this guy is all about this life and doing it the right way. And like you said earlier, you weren't partying all the time. I can attest to that, man. You were really treating that like work, but you were loving it at the same time. And I thought I just was really impressed with how you handled the whole thing. You carried yourself. It was a great chance for all of us to kind of get to see someone who's really spent, a handful of years working your way to where you've gotten. And you could tell watching you work it, it's not an accident. It's not an accident, man. So flowers to you, kudos to you, dude. Really looking forward to continue watching you work your way up and build this thing into something that the sky's the limit. So
appreciate that, man.
Shout out to you, man. I just wanted to say that, dude.
That's very kind. Thank you for saying that, my G. It was great to meet you. It was great to spend some time with you and connect for sure. And so those kind words, they do mean a lot. So boom, smash the like button, motherfuckers. I'm gonna have to take some more testosterone, get that estrogen blocker going too.
Yeah, I didn't mean to take it to a weird place or anything.
No, you're good. You're good. It's just
yeah, that got real deep, man. What the heck?
Like,
no,
I'm going through shit.
That was awesome.
It's been a rough year, so it just means a lot when like the hard work doesn't go unnoticed, because most of the time it does. So when you hear it, it feels good to hear that.
Dude, when you were out there actually like picking shit up, like I had to, that blew my mind, man. I'm like, the guy goes out of his fucking state to go to a conference, and then not only that, like fucking like you were living it, man. You were living like you were cleaning shit up. You were working on Cleanify project while you're out at a fucking show. Like how many other people were at the conference that were actually like working? You know what I mean? They're there to make contacts and shit, whatever. But like you were fucking working. And that's that I think that's what we admire, dude.
Well, I appreciate that. It means a lot, guys. Thank you. Listen, that doesn't mean that other people weren't out there working either. And I know that. And shout out to everybody else that was out there working. And
no, but you put it out there for everybody to see, man. Like that was fantastic. Have you gotten a chance to try Restify yet? That is the hardest motherfucking app to use. Oh my god,
No, I don't have.
it makes me want to rip my fucking
I don't
hair
have
out.
an Android.
Restify? Oh my god, you gotta try Restify. Even 15 minutes, I put it on the lowest setting, and I'm like, let's just see if I can use my phone for not 15 minutes. Holy shit! By the end of that 15 minutes, I am like, was it really worth the 0.1 better tokens? But it was, because like I wasn't on my fucking screen doom scrolling. So it does have a positive effect on you, on your psyche. But
So is it the longer
and maybe
you go,
rewards
the more you get rewarded? Is that how it is?
Yeah, the longer you don't use your phone for it. But there's a catch. After, it only goes up to 4 hours, I think, and then after the 4 hours, you get a 1 hour grace period to claim the rewards, so that you don't just do it every time you go to bed at night.
Oh.
Unless you only sleep in 3 hour denominations, and then you can like go to sleep for 3 hours, wake up, or I guess you could set an alarm for yourself if you're really fucking hardcore. Set an alarm, wake up, claim the fucking tokens, and then go back to sleep.
Honestly,
I don't know.
that
But
that would be literally perfect for like Wit and I. Like that's like how like our lives are. We sleep in like short spurts. It's me especially. I've always been like a 3 to 4 hour a night, and I'm good to go. Like that's all I really need. But like Whitney, she'll go to sleep and then she'll wake up like halfway through the night. So that might actually work out well. But I mean, I think the point is to not. That's kind of cheating. Is to do it, at some point, maybe while you go to the gym, or while you go on your walk. You know what I mean?
that's what I was thinking. When you go on the walk, or you're in the gym and you can't touch your phone anyway, and you know that you're going to do an hour or an hour and a half workout, then you can just set it for an hour and a half. And then when you're done your workout, and you fucking claim your rewards. Bam. It's a
Have you
it's a
ever done
great
that,
concept for an app.
Paulie?
It
I'm gonna
really
get
is
your
a
hand in
great
just a second.
concept.
Have you ever gone to the gym and then you left your headphones? You realize like when you get there that you forgot your headphones, and then you got to raw dog the gym. You might as well just keep your phone in the locker. That'd be the perfect time to do that. But then you got to listen to the house music, and sometimes that's not good.
Yeah, that's the only problem, is there can't be any other apps running on your phone. So if you were running Spotify or listening to music, then it wouldn't work.
Yeah. So you just got
I had to
to
actually turn off the screensaver on my phone.
put it in the locker and everything.
But I use a screensaver anyway. Fuck it.
Interesting. Paulie, what you got, my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and two quick things. I'm actually working on, I think I got a Monday off on September 1st, so I'm thinking of doing another marathon space like I did a couple months ago. And Alec with Restify is one of the teams I'm talking with getting on. He's been in the foundation for a long time. Super cool dude. So definitely recommend it. Maybe we'll get a chance to talk a little more about that. If, I don't know, maybe I'll run the space after this one ends. We'll see. I got to figure it out. But it's a reminder here that, part of this process with, getting good rewards is that these teams need you to vote for them to actually get the allocation to disperse, right? So I think this is a good opportunity to remind everybody as well, is that, part of the value in the voting process is that you're actually helping supply the rewards you're going to earn. So if you like using a D app, it's really important to make sure you're voting for them, because that's how they're going to continue being able to provide to the community. So we touched on a bunch of things on how you can earn more better, but I think the most basic part of all this is they need your vote in order to keep operating and providing those rewards to you. So I just wanted to remind you that, if everyone's liking Restify or Mugshot or whatever, and you don't feel you're getting the rewards, well, maybe make sure you're voting for them. I think that's an important thing to remind everybody. And if you vote, it can end up working out for you as well.
We're gonna have to. I know, I think that this is the time for us to start recreating some of those old Rock the Vote campaigns that we used to see on MTV. And I think there you go. We'll be shooting a Rock the Vote commercial this weekend. Rock the vote. Don't not vote, guys. Get out there and rock the vote. I was gonna sing rock.
Vote it down.
I was gonna sing rock the boat, baby. Sing, but with rock the vote.
Rock the boat. Come on out and rock the vote instead.
If the boat is a rockin', don't come a knockin', as they say.
Yeah, bring back the old vote or die from South Park. We'll vote die.
It just bring them all. That's just meme everything that's about voting from like the late '80s up until the current. No, we could probably stop in the early 2000s. So everything stopped being funny, and maybe because we got older. I don't know, or I got older. Y'all are still younger.
Dude, I used to think it was hilarious when they put a fried egg into a fucking frying pan and be like, "This is your brain on drugs." That shit was fucking jokes, man. But now the drug commercials are actually terrifying. Like, it just zooms out of like the guy in a coma.
Yeah,
You just hear like
the
the
scare
faint
tactics.
heartbeat.
Honestly,
Yeah, they're getting gnarly now.
The prescription drug commercials are way worse when they're like, "May cause like uncontrollable diarrhea, vomiting, or death." It's like, no thanks. I'd rather take my chances here.
Instant death.
Yeah.
I'd rather take, and the best ones are the ones for depression that like may cause suicidal thoughts. I'm like, come on, man. Like, I'm taking drugs to stop having suicidal thoughts. Why is one of the main side effects suicidal thoughts? That like fucking makes no sense in my brain.
Nah, dude, it was the quitting smoking one. Like, people are trying to quit smoking, and like you had to worry about like I don't know. Like, it's crazy.
It's like if I have those thoughts, if I take them or don't take them, I probably would just not take it, skip all the other side effects.
Yeah. It seems reasonable. I don't know. What are you gonna do about it?
JChains is rugging.
You know why? Because right before the show, hopefully I'm back.
We didn't get an alert, but I like see his little lips moving down there, his little blue lips, or whatever you call that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he's got to hit that. Oh, make someone co-host and refresh. Oh, we're going to lose it. Damn.
Can you guys hear me now?
So if you just press that little circle with the arrows that flip around, you can like flip the camera around so that you just are taking a picture of the mug instead of you and the mug, which is like way, way, way fucking easier. So yeah, that's just a tip.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Code. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Save it. Last minute.
It was so I had at 9:58 turned off my VPN, or I paused it for an hour. And so obviously when it kicks back in, it just so yeah. So it was because Qatar, the connection over in Qatar was not very good this morning, apparently. And why?
I thought we were gonna have to blame
Qatar.
Yeah,
I'm Carrie earlier for rugging.
I'm currently in Qatar. I like the Middle East. It's nice this time of year. A little hot.
Jesus, don't you get weird shit showing up on your internet? I just say I'm from Toronto.
Oh yeah. Like all my YouTube ads.
Weird shit. Yeah. Go to Iran and then type in Pornhub and see what happens.
No, I'll take a pass. Hard pass on that.
Do not do that.
Yeah. All of a sudden, SWAT teams just come kicking in my windows. Like, what? Nope. I will definitely pass on that. Yeah. So we're in Qatar today. I don't know. We'll go somewhere else. Maybe we'll go to Dubai tomorrow. Who knows? Yeah, we just travel around the world constantly. I'm a world traveler.
Must be nice, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
X don't like those VPNs, though.
It is part of my routine. Every morning on my way downstairs. So I didn't get to do a live mugshot today because obviously I forgot. It's been a while since I did one live on the show, so I did it. So I was not I think I still have an hour until I can do mine. And so I went, downstairs, turned off the VPN, and did my mugshot, did my bubbles. It's all part of the routine.
Yeah, now you got your bubbles bottle. Now you got your bottles. So you got QR code and everything.
I got the post ready to go on that one because I realized it never sent because the internet was freaking trash in Vegas. My God, holy Christ, was it terrible? And so like it failed. It failed into my draft, so I got it locked and loaded, ready to go today.
Is there an NFC tab on the bottle?
No, I think when you buy the bottle, you get the NFT, and so you get the multiplier there. The bottle
it's
that
an
I
NFT
have has a
you get with
QR
it.
code
Okay.
on it, and it is scannable. So when I post the picture, you can scan the QR code. But if you've already got bubbles in the passport and all that stuff, you don't need it. But it does take you to the Android link.
Interesting.
Yeah. Whatever.
I like using it through the wallet more anyway. Unless there's like a multiplier for like not using the wallet, I just use the wallet.
See, that's the thing. Like,
But
you know, my mom was asking me about like getting the app to use the mugshot. And I said, yeah, you maybe get a little bit more, but I mean, why have everything separate? Now, unless I'm missing something, I like having it all in one. I like it all being there. Now, you may get a little bit more of a reward by going to the individual apps. And if you guys want to talk about that, please, you know, by all means, let me know if it would be way worth it. But I like just using the VWorld app.
yeah, VWorld for me, man. I found except for mugshot, I just because right off the bat it was like, oh, you'll get like 2.5x multiplier if you use the app, and I'm like, okay, well, I might as well use the app then, just for because I'm getting like 0 points now. So I started using that, and at first I was like constantly like moving my better tokens over, and I'm like, fuck, I'm using a lot of gas here. So then I just decided to keep them all in the mugshot app, and because I've already got like I said, I bought like enough vote tokens for the 500 to stake, so that I've got that multiplier coming in on Cleanify, and then the mugshot one, I've just got it accumulating in mugshot. So like now I've got like 30 tokens in mugshot. When I get to 50 tokens, which is like the minimum to stake or whatever, I'll just stake them all in mugshot, I think, and then I can take mugshot off V delegate and put like Restify on there instead or something to keep my votes up. But
keep it moving.
Yeah, that's it.
Keep it shaking and moving. I like that. I see Hash popped in here. What's up, Hash? I also see Echo Bag down in the crowd. Feel free to come on up. Raise your hand if you got time. You want to chat. You want to talk about the project. If not, we can set it up for y'all to come in on a different Thursday or a different day. We could pre-record something. But definitely would love to chat with you about.
Yeah, I want one of those bags, man.
I know.
The bags look cool. Even the NFT looks cool. It's like a cool looking NFT. The bag itself is like, I'm not sure, but the NFT of the bag looks neat. And then it's a fidgetal. So like, you know, anyone who's ever, I don't know, I have flipped this turned into fidgetal before. So you just buy the NFT, you put in your address, and they ship to you the actual physical product. It's fucking awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, I got to talk with them a few months ago, and I think they were actually saying they make the bags themselves.
Oh wow!
I don't know if one of them wants to come up and confirm, but yeah, it was one of those deals. So I think it's Cube down there as well is involved in there. So shout out to the Echo Bag team. Maybe they can come up and talk, or like you said, they can reach out and you guys can get them on.
Here you go, Cube's.
Oh, looks like Cube's coming up now.
Let's go. I'm gonna give you a follow. Follow back. Let's go. GM, while you go through the space-time continuum, thank you guys for being here. I know we're going a little bit past the hour for the VeChain Power Hour, but we are having a good time chit-chatting, so thank you for being here. Make sure you guys smash the like button. However you're consuming this content, thank you. Repost it out to your friends. Let them know we're having a good time. This is what Thursdays is all about here at Web3 Breakfast. It's about VeChain, the VeBetterDAO ecosystem, what's happening, so definitely good connecting with all y'all, and make sure you come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday Pizza Day. Maybe we'll give away some crypto. You never know. You never know what happens. We try to tell you all sort of ways to get free crypto in this ecosystem, because that's like the number one question that people always get is, I want crypto for free. How do I do that? Well, I can tell you, you come listen to this show. We'll teach you. We will teach you. All right. So Cube couldn't make it. Let's see. We can try again. Let's go. I don't think you guys lit the emojis hard enough that are in the space. That's why you got to like start lighting up the emojis, and then and then Cube will be able to connect. That's probably the issue. Yeah. We got to give them. It's like everybody, like, you know, like when you come up, when you get announced to the stage, everybody claps for you. Like, oh, here, I'll do it too. Let's go. Ladies and
If
gentlemen,
Elon's
boys and
not gonna
girls,
fix X,
it's Cube. Still didn't work. It's because none of you guys are lighting up emojis except for VeChain Aurelius and the speaker panel. So I see how it is. I'm taking notice. I got you. I'm watching.
I tried to let him up, but
this.
my Android is like letting me down.
He's probably just he's gonna round trip this. He'll be back. Just clear it out, come out and come back, and I bet it'll all work. If not, we got another bone to pick with Unc Elon. Oh, 69 X dot ETH. Let's go.
So many bones, man. So many bones to pick with that guy.
I see Shazam down in the crowd too. Let's go, fam. Let's connect soon. I feel like I probably will come up your way.
Cube saying it's not working. He's trying to come up with eco bag. If but it doesn't look like the request is going. I wonder if I need to drop down. These freaking X spaces are such a pain in the ass.
You should be
Sometimes
good
it's
unless
not even
somebody up
main
here has
hosts.
got them blocked.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Unless
either.
there's some beef we don't know about.
Yeah, who's got beef in the V Better ecosystem, huh? State yourself. State yourself now. All right. Well, I mean, we can. Oh, it just says Cube up here as speaker now.
Cube, are you there?
Yo,
Boom.
hey guys.
He's here.
Hey, what's up? How's it going,
GM fam,
everybody?
how are you?
Doing great, man. I was trying to join up with the EcoBags account, but for some reason it ain't working. So yeah, that's fun.
Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I think there was a question about someone was asking a question about the bag itself. Was that right? There was a question.
Yeah, we were just chatting up the bag. I think we were just talking about how cool the bag, the NFTs themselves are neat. But then yeah, you transfer or burn the NFT, or I'm not sure how the mechanism works, but you put your address in, and then from what I heard, they do free shipping around the world or whatever, right? And then you guys make the bags yourselves.
That's right. So Kig and Eco, they both actually own the company and they make them themselves. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that. We're really proud of you know, the whole project and the NFTs and how the digital, you know, getting the NFT and then to the process of getting your bag in hand has been going. You know, we put a lot of work into it, so we appreciate the recognition, you guys. Yeah, and yeah, if you grab one and you're getting those better tokens, please definitely keep us in mind when you're casting vote tokens to keep the ball rolling.
Hell
It's
yeah.
always much appreciated.
How's your experience been, you know, working with the DAO and, you know, with the surrounding community of it?
I mean, overall, I'd say it's been really positive. We got a lot of support from the community, so we got a lot of like superstars too. We just started an ambassadors program, so that's been really fun. Shout out to the uh, Eco Bag ambassadors. They put in a lot of work and they help a lot. So yeah, it's just you know, strong community makes a big difference.
Absolutely. I mean, strong community is like, could be all the difference, really, depending on how you look at it. So that's great to hear. I mean, obviously, we're all big fans. We're all super bullish on, you know, VeChain, the ecosystem that VBetter is putting together with the DAO and everything. So I appreciate you being here, man. What are some of the maybe updates or things coming up that you guys got planned this year? Anything you can share with us that, you know, might start getting some people excited or might tip them over the edge and say, all right, I'll take a picture with my bag.
Yeah, well, first of all, you should do it anyway. The rewards are pretty sweet.
Thank you.
Just saying, and you don't have to if you don't want to grab the bag, we'd rather you do, obviously. But if you don't want to, you can still get multipliers through various really awesome projects. So chances are you might already hold one of those NFTs to get a pretty sweet multiplier anyway. The biggest one is obviously for bag holders. But yeah, you should definitely give it a shot anyway, just because if you have a reusable bag of any kind, yeah, try it out. It's great. In terms of like things that we got going on, we got a new set of bags coming here pretty soon. I'm not sure if that's been announced yet or not, so you might be getting super alpha here, but you heard it here first. So keep eyes open on that. Also, one thing, please do keep in mind, uh, make sure that when you're getting your eco bag badge to claim your phygital, you are getting it as a mint and you're not buying it on secondary market. We're working with World of V to take those down. Make sure you're getting it from the launch pad. Don't get one that's been already claimed. Make sure that you're getting what you're buying, right?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Can you
definitely. We
can
want to
you
make
soul bound it, or is it too late for that?
I think it might be. But it's something that we're working on World of V team with. It shouldn't be much longer before that's a resolved thing. But that goes
Definitely.
for like all phygital. Really, make sure they haven't been already claimed, because it's yeah, it's
Absolutely.
not
Yeah,
good.
there you go. Mint where if they wanted to get involved in the mint, is there somewhere specific to go? Check out the X page, go to the website, just go in the DAO.
Yeah, so I would suggest honestly, first off, yeah, follow us on the EcoBag X account, because a lot of updates get pushed there. So that you'll know when that gets live if you're not already on the Discord. If you are on Discord, that's the next best place for sure. And then yeah, World of V is where we mint out at. So keep eyes open on World of V.
Boom. I like that. I appreciate you being here. Is there somewhere like, okay, so you had said, obviously the bag, you get a multiplier. Is there a list somewhere? If somebody wanted to take a look at it, whether it's, certain NFTs or, liquidity pools, I know some of them, if you, put in the liquidity pool, you get multipliers on. Like, do you have a list of all the things so that people can take a look at, how to get the most out of what they're doing?
Yeah, we actually do. Matter of fact, I think we're working on an updated list. So stay posted on that.
Perfect.
But yeah, there is a list out there. And depending on which NFTs you hold, kind of judges your multiplier. But yeah, the updated list should be coming out here pretty soon. As soon as we do get that, I'm sure it'll be posted on the main X account so
Perfect.
that you can check that out.
So there you go. I will make sure when we do this. Let's go to your page. And we want to go to.
And of course, I'll repost it too. So as long as you're following either me or EcoBags, you should get that.
There we go. I want to make
This is
sure
next
everybody
level
knows.
NFT fi, by the way, people. This is cool because I spent a lot of time in Cosmos collecting NFTs that like earn rewards and earn passive rewards and that you can stake and so on. But like this is like actual fucking utility, right? It's more than just making a couple bucks. This is like making a difference. You get when you get your once you get your bag, a picture taken in the bag, they send an NFT to your wallet. That so it's the whole thing is like token gated. It's like it's very 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 cool.
No, it's like that's, and in my opinion, one of the beautiful things that VeChain has is utility behind NFTs. They do it really, really, really well. And I'm cross chain. I'm chain agnostic myself,
Mhm.
but I'm really big here, really big in Hedera, and Hedera's doing some pretty cool stuff with theirs as well, for sure. But when it comes to like X to earn type DApps and then token gating them behind utility NFTs, I don't think anyone has VeChain beat. I think VeChain kind of dominates in this arena.
I would definitely agree with you there, 100%. So really quick, up in the jumbotron, I did put, it was the last thing from Echo Bag saying keeping it clean in the world green. It's actually we're gonna hit a double whammy here because it's a quote repost on the Better Beach. where they're looking to get some more information out there about what that program is. And so you can earn up to, or it looks like you could. They're tossing out 100 better tokens like seagulls in the sand. It says you got 7 days. This was from yesterday, so you got 6 now. How to jump in, follow Better Beach and Echo Bag, tag 3 crypto homies, post a beach, lake, or waterside pic with the caption, keep it clean. Let's ride the good vibes, keep our shorts fresh, and maybe score some better while we're at it. So I will be going out there myself over the next couple days, and we're gonna do a whole family thing at the beach, and we'll do a little cleanify. We'll do all sorts of stuff. We'll make sure that we tag all of the people. So we'll be doing that. So go up there, check that out. Make sure you're following Echo Bag. And then if you're interested, check out that Better Beach collab that they got popping up there too. So, Cube, I appreciate you being
Sure,
here, my
man.
guy.
Gotta keep your beaches clean, man. It's very important,
100%. My goodness, you don't want to
I
be.
always pick up anything I see on a beach when I'm visiting a beach. I can't stand people littering at beaches or anywhere for that matter. So, but yeah,
I'm
save
with
the
you.
beach, save the marine wildlife, man.
We got to, yeah, we got to protect our environment. Even, what's cool is that because, everywhere we go, typically we'll do, a cleanify, just a quick drop with a shopping bag or something full of trash. And so when we went out to the beach and we were driving through the Gulf, we stopped in Biloxi, Mississippi. We spent, a day and a half at the beach, whatever it was. And each time we went out there, even my daughter, she sees the litter, she sees the trash, all that stuff. She wants to pick that up and she understands. So getting her started young, I think everybody, at least everybody in this room and everybody's watching the stream, like, you're conscious of this stuff. And so, start making it a daily habit, and you never know, you may affect someone else's life in that way. Like my daughter, where now, she's constantly wanting to clean up. Another thing really quick, I'm gonna, this is not related to VeChain or VBetter, but behind me on the stream, that I've got the you can't see it right now because I'm covering it up, but it's a like a ticker, right? It's the digital ticker that goes through and then it shuffles through coins. And so this morning, my daughter, she called for me to come in when she woke up. And so I did, and we were, I got it, into her room, and we were chatting. She goes, "Is it green or red today?" And she's talking about crypto. She's talking about as the prices go by, because the other day we were sitting, they were all green, and then it was yesterday, some were green, some were red. And so I was explaining to her that, some days are good, some days are bad. And so it was like really one of the first questions she asked me was, is it green or red today? And she's asking about the crypto market. So I thought that was hilarious. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I do. So I appreciate you guys being here. It is 11:19. I took you a little late. I apologize, but we haven't talked in a while, so I wanted to make sure that we got to spend some quality time together. Thanks everybody that popped in and chit chatted and shared and listened and joined the show. Anybody on the speaker panel got any final thoughts before we head on out of here for today?
I did have one extra thing actually. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
another thing that the team at EcoBags is working at, it's called VMerch. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but all of your NFTs, or say you have a project and you want merch with your logo on it, that's something we're doing now. So take a look, vmerch.shop.
You about to see. I was about to call myself daddy. I don't know why I was about to say that, but I was about to say you about to see daddy all swagged out, which I was looking for my VeChain hat. I couldn't find it. I was gonna wear my UFC VeChain hat. I got my Mad V Ape shirt on, so I was gonna double swag it. But I'm batty about to get swagged out if there's a merch shop. So let's have fun with it.
Yeah, man. No, it's really cool. We already got Goats there, Clay World's there, Better Trades is there. Obviously, we got our own stuff for Eco Bag there. So, like, if you got a collection or something, you're a project lead and you want your stuff listed, hit us up. Or if you just are a end user and you have an NFT that you really, really like and you want it on a shirt or a hat, hit us up. But you
Boom.
do have to have it in your wallet, I'm pretty sure. It has
Okay.
to be in your wallet. You have to actually hold it.
Oh, that's rad. Cool. Well, let's chat more about that for sure next week. Next Thursday, obviously, we got the VeChain Power Hour continues. The show goes on, so make sure you guys tune back. But we'll be back tomorrow. We'll check the schedule for the early part of next week, but definitely for now, Thursday, Fridays are a go. 100%. We can't not have the pizza. Now, I was thinking about maybe doing a little bit later in the day when it would be appropriate to eat pizza versus 10 in the morning, but we'll keep it consistent for now. So, all right, that is it for now. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Make sure again you smash the like button on your way out of here. Tune back in tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking pizza, crypto, all sorts of fun stuff. We probably are going to give away some crypto. So if you want to try to win a bag, come back. That's it for now. Adios, amigos. Thank you so much.